Hi Downs Crediton members, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's a beautiful sunny day here at Downs Crediton, although we're in November. Sorry I couldn't make it last week. Obviously we had our Black Friday sales in the shop, so we were a little bit busy in there. But this week we're going to talk about low point and impact. Right, firstly we're going to talk about impact. I'm not going to dwell on it a lot, it's just a difference between address and impact. Firstly, I'll take my address position. My weight may be favouring my front foot for me. Shaft fairly vertical, but the important thing, impact is very different. This is impact, which is basically hips turn more, shoulders turn more, weight more in the left side, and shaft leaning slightly forwards. Basically that impact position will give us the ability to hit slightly down on the ball with an iron, giving us the ability to control our low point. Right then, now we're going to discuss low points. Basically the best players or the most consistent players, they haven't necessarily got the same fundamentals that you might think of, grip, ball position and all these things, but they do have the same impact position and the same ability to keep the low point in the same place time and again, which means their ball flight is going to be very consistent. So I'm going to draw a line in the ground for you. And I'm going to have a little go at trying to see how consistent my low point is. So I'm going to set up, my aim is to just in front of this white line, try and make my divot appear. And as you can see, I've done pretty well there at getting the divot in the right place. With a lot of people, we see inconsistencies, notably weight going back, divot appearing behind the ball, or missing the ground completely and coming up and topping the ball. As you can see, back to my previous bit of video there, impact position to create the divot in front of the line compared to impact position to create the divot below the line are very different. If you can actually get really consistent at delivering the club in the same point, you're going to get your real consistency. You don't necessarily have to think about technique, have a little play, draw a line in the ground, see how consistent, see what feelings you get to actually move that low point around. The more consistent you get with that, just focusing on that one piece, the more consistent your golf's going to be.
So here we go, let's have a little closer look at the low point. As you can sort of see, I actually get a little bit of shaft lean early in my takeaway, but as we come through impact, we can sort of see how the club comes down, collects the ball, and then the divot appears after the ball. You can also see my feet action, how the weight's transferring to my left foot.
Well, I hope you found that helpful and informative today. If you've got any questions on the topics we've discussed, then please drop me an email in the description below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe me. See you next week.